Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 8. You did it. One whole week in the books, and now we start week 2. So what I want you to do is I want you to put one of those fist bumps in the chat if you are excited for week 2, because we made it to week 2. And so I'm very excited that you're here again, and today, this week, we're going to get practical. And today we're going to talk about prayer. Not everybody understands how to pray. And sometimes we kind of pass it off as just a no-brainer, like, well, everybody knows how to do that. But the truth is, to pray meaningful prayers takes practice. It really does take practice. And so I'm going to give you a formula that I've been using for years, and it honestly will help you as you sit down to pray. So here's what it is. I call it the Acts plus 1 method. Acts plus 1. And I'm going to tell you what this is. Some of you have your own prayer patterns, but for this week and today especially, I want you to try this one, okay? And here's what it is, so you can write it down. A is for adoration. That's honestly all that is praise, worship. And so as you start your time, if you put on some worship music, or you start singing a song that you know, or you just start speaking praise, you can do any of those, but this will really set the tone for the rest. And then the next one there is confession, which I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Just confess your sins, confess different things in your life. And then thanksgiving. Give thanks to Him for all the things that He has done. And then S is supplication, which is when you pray for the needs, which is typically where we start. We always start by just praying for our own needs, or we start by praying for other people's needs. But if you save that for fourth, and listen, if you spend 1 minute on each of these, you'll have 5 minutes of prayer. The fifth one is listen to God. Take time before you're done praying to listen to God. If you can do this prayer method, then I believe it's going to enhance what you're already doing. It's going to help you learn how to pray. And in those times where it's like, man, I don't know what to pray. I don't even feel like praying. You start with worship. It'll change everything. And then some confession and thanksgiving. It's a powerful way to start and never end without saying, God, is there anything you have to say to me today? And in case you thought you were going to get off the hook, you're not. We still have a verse to memorize today. But I did cut you some slack. This is going to be a good one. It is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Never stop praying. All the verses I do are in the New Living Translation. Use whatever translation you want, but write it, post it, and memorize it. That's it. Share this on your page, and we'll see you tomorrow.